I am here today because I have been challenged by my friend Kate to give Ohio a second shot. See, I just finished up the Adventure Crew trip in Halloween, for Halloween in Salem, Massachusetts. It was fantastic. If you watched the last video, you can check some of that out. But today, I'm driving back to the West Coast, and on the way there, my friend Kate promised me that there is a pretty part of Ohio called Hockings Hills. So we're going on a camping trip. We're going to go see if Ohio has a little bit more than meets the eye. We're going to go hiking. We're going to have some fun. We're going to hang out with new friends and hopefully turn it into an incredible adventure. And you are invited to come with me. So let's get started and go be wild. Meet Kate. Maybe, I'm not even sure you're going to be able to come down to Hockings Hills now anymore.
I know, I'm sad. I'm sad I'm not going to be able to. But things are taking off, that's why.
Yes,
so
she's doing a really good job. So the whole reason I'm here in Ohio is because Kate promises me there's a pretty part of Ohio called Hockings Hills. So we're going to go check that out in the next couple of days. But for today, we got a little adventure. Go have some fun. Food, see out in the wild.
So one thing I'll say though is that Hockings Hills, it's a state park. Cuyahoga Valley National Park, that's the one that he's been to before. That one, I'm not sure why it's National Park because Hockings Hills should be it. It's very underrated. So once you're gonna see content, you might consider Ohio and see it in a different light.
You can see why she sold me on this, right? Okay. We'll see you out in the hills in just a minute.
Hey, if you ain't exploring, you are boring.
Look at her. We need a camera on you all the time. Do you hear all these words you're saying?
No, I'm really...
She says, you ever been hiking and you just like kind of wish you're gonna find a dead body? Is that you?
Not wish, but like I swear, like whenever you're out in the woods, you're just like, am I gonna be that person today that didn't find the dead body that people are looking for? Like it's scary, but it's also kind of thrilling. Like, am I gonna be that person today? Like, yeah, let's help the case.
Let's help the case. No, I can't say that one. I can't say for that one.
Come on, babe.
Come on. Oh gosh.
Down this line.
Look at her go.
I wish.
Check out how wild this place is. Wow. I can't believe you live right down the road from this, Kate.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
September and October, they call it Blood Prison, where they put on like a fake haunted house. And you can go in there and people hang from the ceilings and scare you and touch you and shove you. It's pretty crazy. Watching my mom get body slammed by the people that work here was insane. So,
Body slam?
No, I swear.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they like snip your hair and they throw you into walls. It's so crazy. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. You have to watch videos on it. Yep, Blood Prison. There's the Haunt Reformatory and then Blood Prison is the seasonal tours here.
I'm happy it's closed so we don't have the excuse to go inside now.
It's pretty wild. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's awesome.
Yes. Are you gonna arrest me? I know, let my hair upside out just a little bit.
Good morning. Next morning. Last night, I have to say, with Kate was one of the most entertaining evenings of hiking that I've ever had in my life. She was hysterically funny to be around. She is not going to be joining me for the Hockings Hills adventure, but that's where we're headed right now, going down to Hockings Hills, hike Old Man's Cave, which is apparently one of the really good ones to check out. A lot of water, a lot of trees, a lot of fun to be had. So let's go get it and see what's down in apparently the prettiest part of Ohio. It's been a long day of work, of like soul-sucking work. It's really got me hard today. It's Black Friday season, doing a lot of promotions for the companies I work with. However, I want to let you know I'm grateful for you because these videos are always fun to make, no matter how tired I am. So I want to introduce you to the Hockings Hills Lodge. Super pretty. These are supposed to be the prettiest part of Ohio. A lot of good hiking trails around here. It's gotten too dark with all the work I had to do this evening. To be able to go out there and do a little live stream was the plan and have some fun, but I think it's still worth it for you just to hop out here and see some of this, all of this dark that you can see out there. is actual forest, which I haven't been in any real forest, just a few trees in the cities. This is the first time I've seen real forest in Ohio, and I need it so bad. I need it so bad since the Salem Halloween trip. I've been so exhausted, and I haven't been able to keep up with anything. So we're here though, we're recovering. Work was rough today, but we get to make a YouTube video and get to go adventure tomorrow, and that's what it's all about. Some rejuvenation always happens out in the woods. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning, probably go do some yoga tonight, and we'll have some fun tomorrow. It'll be good. Good morning from the Hockings Hills. I just want you to notice real quick, we're on the trail to Old Man's Cave, but just notice all the leaves on the ground. This is crazy. A lot of people who haven't been to places with a lot of deciduous trees don't understand, but it is the spookiest time of the year to be in the forest. Reason why is because every little squirrel that runs across the leaves behind you sounds like a werewolf, like coming out to pounce on you from behind. It is the spookiest time. So you got to be careful whenever you're running through the woods in a new place, because as you can see, I went off trail. I couldn't keep track of where it was, and I just ended up on top of the cave. That's well over 100-foot drop straight down. So I'm gonna backtrack and see if we can go around. But I was just running down this hill and I saw the ledge here. I was like, oh, be careful. When you're hiking in a new place, you never know what you're gonna find. Hi. Oh my goodness. What? I don't know how long I was under this cave, but I actually had to go away from it. You can see it's over here. To be able to feel like I could talk again. There are places around the world, national parks all over America. I've been to all 50 states now. There's so many of them, and this is a new one that I did not expect to find in Ohio, but they're so utterly magnificent that it's almost disrespectful to try to define them with human words. Like, you just have to let them be and shut up. I think this is really cool to like be able to film the GoPro for you and things like that, but I just have to drive home the point. Seeing it on the camera is nothing like feeling the presence of some of these places in person. Is Ohio the state that I would start with? Probably not, okay? But this back here, the Old Man's Cave, and a few of these other little bridges and things I'm gonna go see, have a presence. It's like, oh my gosh, you gotta be quiet. Unreal. so good morning from the Hockings Hills. Look at how epic this place is. If you look up a picture of Hockings Hills, there's a good chance you're probably going to see this stone bridge or one of the other very cool stone bridges scattered around this state park. They say Cuyahoga National Park is the place to go in Ohio. I'll tell you right now, it doesn't even hold a candle to Hockings Hills. Just look at this place. All right, so today's kind of fun because we're headed down to a different side of the park. Yesterday we went and saw some of the caves. You can see a few more of them right now. Like, this is crazy. But today we're going over to play somewhere called Cedar Falls, which is something like a 2-mile hike from here. So it'll be 4 miles round trip. It'll be a real good one. And it's supposed to have a lot of water and hopefully an actual waterfall. The water's a little low right now, so this will be really fun to go see what nature will provide for us today. Let's get started. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yo! All right, wow, this is pretty amazing. So before I show you the crazy view, I just want to show you there's a river that runs through the middle of this. I'm gonna walk along this trail for a solid 3.5 miles. Now Cedar Falls is right here, where you can see the view starts to get really crazy. This dark spot is all some huge cavern underneath this massive rock layer. So the water's eroded underneath of this. The stone is just softer down in this middle layer for some reason. So it leaves the bottom here and the top, and then you have a cavern in the middle that you can go check out. So let's get a little closer. Wow! Look at this! So there's no swimming permitted in Cedar Falls right now, but there is a really good story that this waterfall has. So when early settlers first came here, they mistook the hemlock trees that I'll show you in just a second for cedar trees and named this place Cedar Falls, despite the fact there are no cedar trees anywhere close to here. It's also the most abundant water and waterfall in the entirety of Hockings Hills State Park, just by terms of sheer water. Now this right here, I'll show you, this is a hemlock tree. This is an eastern hemlock. You can tell a little bit by the almost purple color of the bark, and then when you get the needles, they're very fuzzy out here at the end. But these were what they mistook for cedar trees, and it got the name Cedar Falls. It really should be called Hemlock Falls, as there's nothing but hemlock trees here. Cool. Now we got probably 3.5 mile walk back. We'll see what else we can find. Probably go get some good lunch. I think that's the goal. So 4 mile walk, good lunch, and we'll see what's next. I kind of got caught up with work when I went back to the lodge, 3 miles, and I got sucked right into just writing a ton of stuff on my computer, as has been the normal for this season of Black Friday sort of season, as I work as a copywriter when I'm not filming YouTube videos, which has been really fun, but sometimes it's a lot. So right now it's evening time and I'm driving out of Hockings Hills. Sun is shining through the trees over here. You can see it's absolutely awesome. And we're heading down towards Amarillo, Texas. Northern Texas is a part of the country that I've never been to before, but I've heard really good things about. So we're gonna go see if it's worth the hype, just like Hockings Hills is worth the hype. I had no idea Southern Ohio was gonna be this awesome, but it absolutely is. So we're gonna get started and see you in the next YouTube video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you in the next one. Remember to stay wild and be free and get outside, jog and hug a tree, do something awesome like that. It's a good day to do all that stuff. I'm off. See ya.